Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and get started taking a look at our review. And so, what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and go through most of it. We're not going to look at every single thing, but most of it, okay? I will post the key as soon as class is out, or maybe before class is out, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the number one. So the way the test is set up, we have three questions. We have three questions, okay? Three okay? So obviously this is for you. So so you can make sure there's no reason for you not to do well on this. Okay? Okay. I'm just trying. All right, so let's take a look at this. So what you do is you just read, put up the phone, please, up the 16. Okay? If you read the question, it says the parasailing company uses a 50-foot cable, okay, to connect the parasail to the back of the boat, okay? And then it says about how far, so anytime you see how much, how far, what is, anything that's asking a question, that's going to be your X. How far is the parasail above the water? So this is the water. When the cable has a 30-degree angled elevation, so I mean, it's pretty much telling you where to put the angle measure. So where would I put the X? Okay, where would I put the 50? Okay, there you go. All right, so then if this is where you are, then which side would this be? Bam, this is got to be the hypotenuse. So the code tells us which trick functions to use. So which trick functions? Yeah. It's a sign. Make sure you write sine of what? Of 30 equals x over 50. People keep asking me, how do you know if x is the opposite side or side of the opposite? So when x is on top, that means it's the opposite side. Okay? So when x is on top, it's cross that. Alright? So there's too many other conversations going on. I always take the number here and multiply it times 2 right? So you guys got your calculators calculated. 45, okay? So now, you could have done this without the calculator. Does anybody know how to do things without the calculator? Well, that's a 30-degree angle. So on a 30-degree angle, what's the formula for the hypotenuse? Oh, okay, it's a 36 and a half times, so remember the little x and stuff like that. So this is 2x. So if you divide 50 by 2, you can get 25 also. That's x, so you can see the trick function time. Okay? But you could have also done that with a special right triangle. Any questions about that? Okay, don't worry about it. Just me that is it. Now, always draw the picture. Okay? Draw the picture. Don't try to do the stuff in your head. All right, so same scenario, tomato. How long, so that's my X, is the cable, and the parasail is 30 feet above the water, and the cable has a 45-degree angle of elevation. So now that's a right angle. So where does the 45 go? It's the angle here at the bottom. The angle of elevation is the angle from the horizontal to the up. So in here, looking up, that's called the angle of elevation. And so then we're trying to find out how long the cable is, so what part of the triangle would the X go on? Correct. And the parasail is 30 feet above, so where would the 30 go? Opposite side, right here, the vertical side. So here's the view. This is still opposite. This is still hypotenuse. So it's still strong, it's still side. X is on the bottom, so what do you do with these two first? Split to the bottom. Split to the bottom. X is. Okay, so then we have your start that's how you find it. Okay, so 30 divided by 6. That was good. 3 root 2. Oh, error. Okay, so everybody remember that you have to push that double arrow key. I mean, it wouldn't be wrong. Yeah. If the cable, okay, it was telling me the cable was 54 feet. The parasail is 26 feet above the water. Okay, first of all, did that mess with anybody? That how? Okay, okay, why?
Because I didn't. I mean, I kind of. I don't know what.
Why wouldn't you use both of them? No. That's you're not. The question is the way I labeled it. So you're okay. You. That's all I was asking. Okay. So. You sure?
Yeah, I wasn't like asking you to do it. I was just like,
Oh, could you do that?
yeah, I didn't know.
Yes, absolutely. Lydia was asking, could you do the second one? That's what they told me. All right, so, what's the question asking us about?
The water.
The water here.
Is that what do you mean the water? The distance from where on the boat to a point directly below the parasail, so that's where the X goes, right? So, yeah, so you need to put that leg square, leg square, and we'll have that square. It's the same thing as A square plus B square. But it doesn't matter which leg goes first, both legs. It's because of that, but it's mostly because, well, you have to use the Pythagorean theorem because you don't have an angle. But once you know two sides of a right triangle, you can always use the Pythagorean theorem. So, but because we didn't have an angle here, we had no choice. So once you know two sides of a right triangle, you have a definition. Keep that in mind. So the reason we use Pythagorean theorem is because we know two sides. Oh, so let's set it up. So 26 squared. Now, how do you do it? So we know this is what our is just like everybody's good with that. Okay, so we're not doing opposites adjacent. So 26 squared equals 6. And this is something like 2,
216.
2196. And then I have to know what's that. Square root. Okay. So I feel like that was pretty tough, right? That this is one problem on the test. So if you can do that, you got a 50. Two out of three.
I want to do another, but I don't know all of it. I'm gonna choose the first one.
Please.
So I came through.
No.
I'm only going to break it. If you do three, I'm going to break it.
Nope.
Okay. I'm not doing all that. Listen to my thing. Okay. So, let's move on to there's too many side conversations if you're interviewing with your own So let's do describe compositions. So composition of two or more transformations. Transformations are reflections, representations, and transmissions. So you have to tell what it's doing with some points. On the card, so this would be 1, this would be 2, and this would be 3. Okay? So what was the transformation of it from here to here? That's a transformation right and then up, or up and then right, so it's a translation. Okay? So let's get specific so you can actually, if you put it in these little brackets like this, you can say right 3, up 1. That means right 3, up 1. And then what happened? We'll tell it, 80 properties on okay? You have to compare this point. Oh, it's only 3. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My bad. I missed another.
But we can't do the other one either.
That's not good. So yeah, you can do 2 after that. No, it's not. It's just it's kind of like instead of parentheses, it's like there's one like a bracket that means a translation. That represents translation. Yeah. So the arrows are not clearly the direction. So this is sort of like kind of like extra. This is right 5. Not right 3. I want right 4. Okay. So one we can okay, number 5. Look out, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So from 1 to 2 is a reflection across what? Reflection over y-axis, very good. And then the next one, reflection over x. Now, I can't say it's going to be the exact same question, so let's just give you a general idea. Okay, so then maybe you know, you can recognize the reflection, recognize the location, recognize the translation, and then what? Oh, that's it, right?
So it's either gonna be reflected, it's gonna be in the same spot. It's not reflection. Can't reflect it. Come on.
Okay, I think, are you thinking about like a visual?
So, okay, so to get from here to here, remember that everything is planned first. So that's one of the ways to tell the reflection of the but what do you first?
Oh, then that's probably more like a reflection.
Like this one, so this was the translation. Let's see how from here to here they're turning their face in different directions, and then you face in different directions.
That's 3 questions.
Yeah, that's one mark. So that's one. So each one is like one question. Everything, so you have to answer all the parts.
Wait, so what if you want to solve the parts?
You lose points.
Yeah. So you do get part of credit. So if you answer 2 questions, so that's a 50-point question. So you're gonna lose one-third of the
How much is the illustration?
5%.
That big agree? Yeah.
Bring it up to point. If you do point it, it'll drop you. I'll talk about a point or two. If you do well, or if you do higher, then you're pretty higher than the average. Make a number that's pretty much right at 15%. If you have a 60, you take 75 and 30. If you're at 75 and you make an 80, it's probably going to drop. Yeah, a point or two. But it usually better than, you like to grade where in the week. Okay? Alright. Let's look at this, okay? I'll just do this one, I'll say that one. Okay, well, that's the first thing we have to do. Because we have 5 grades. You want me to say it? Sure. Okay, so A is at -32. So what did you guys do? So it's A, and B is at -1, and C is at +3, +2. Okay, so first thing you do is graph your original one. And then here's an A prime. To get to the new one, you have to shift everything left forward up 2. So I'm going to go left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 2. So that's A prime. So that's -7, 4. Everybody else get that? And then B, I'm going to go left 2, up 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1, 2. 5, 0. And C prime, left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 2. -1, 4. Everybody else get the same number like that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to reflect this over the mark x equals 2. So remember, if it's x equals a number, it's going to be a zero position. If y equals a number, it's going to be horizontal. So if y might be horizontal. So the one x equals 2 is going to go through the x-axis. So how many units away is this point from the x? 6 away. So I'm going to go. So you see what I'm doing?
This is
3 point, this is 3 point. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So what you're doing is you're doing this, and then you're doing this to the one after this. So it's equals what? 1, 2 to 1, so this is C double prime.
okay.
And then A is going to be down. This is seven. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be 8, 12, 13. What? Just, I mean, I'm trying to extend it a little bit. So this is 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got to make them count for 1, 6, 7. So we have to make it close. So the main thing is rotation, data frames, and clockwise. And what is that? So this was the original one, so it's left. 1, 2, 3, down. I'm not doing visible paper. And then this one.
That's a
Downward, that's the diagonal, it's cutting the cuts in the half like that. It's going down. It's negative. So then it's cutting this one, half this one.
For number 8, does it matter like what order you put in? Do we have to say?
well, you could have said
That's 273 clockwise. So that would be the same thing with that. So that would be the same thing. Okay, 270 this way is the same as line this way. This is clockwise. Okay, to the right. So this one here, from here to here. So you have to carry this going to the closer. So this thing. Either way, either way. We will, yeah. Like, what we will add was the basic, we always work from counterclockwise, but it's okay, but that was true. I know what you're saying. But we don't, we're trying to fix it. We're trying to fix it. It's one of those special ones that's like lower one, so it's going down, that's why it's negative. And what's happening is it's going through this, all these points right here. This is the point 1, negative 1. This is the point 2, negative 2. So the numbers are the same, it's just like the circle, the y is the opposite of the circle. So it takes the 3 to add 4 to the 6. Yeah? Good question. Yes. Okay. So we're talking about this one. So it started here, it went this way, it's going one more time.
You just said, wait, are you for real?
What's happening?
Guys.
Goes to the right.
Come on, find Look, I'm not talking about nobody because I get things mixed up a lot. So, yeah, baby. Yeah, when he gets back. Okay. Now, I need to show you something. Let's see. I want to show you something because the one that's on here, you might need a little more help on this. Okay. So, now, remember scale factors is units over O. Okay, so I think we're looking at the chart. So I can count my vertical distances. So this is 3, and this is 6. So I could just say the scale factor equals 3 over 6, which equals 4. Okay? Now, it's a little bit different when you have a figure. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. When you have a figure that is slanted, okay? So if I wanted to find the scale factor for this one, I'm just going to draw partial lines here. All right. Okay. So I know this is a whole figure, but it's still applies. This, I promise you, can do this for the math. That's not true. Okay. So on here, I can just count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here I can't count this. So what you can do is you can complete the problem. So if so in other words, okay, suppose that these were figures. And so these are all split. I can't count them. So what I can do is I can come here and I can make a triangle here. I can make a triangle here. So I could count these distances right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6, and that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this would be my let's say this is the first. So what I did was the blue is where I made a triangle. So you're given those two triangles. You add some triangles. You can't count the horizontal or distance because everything's slanted. So you can create a triangle along the sides and just have one to count. So here we go back would be 6 x 3, which is 2. That makes sense because this is the old do it back here. So the thing I'm trying to show you is an easy way to get one. Okay. Okay, yes. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get something in the center. The thing is, you cannot, so those are your two triangles. Everything's slanted. I can't count. I can't count it. All right? That's slanted. That's slanted. So what you do is you just drop this down. Drop that down. Okay. Okay. And then you can just flip the sides you want. So this is 3 and this is 6. There's always new. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
No, on each, when you pick a page, you have to do it on the page. So you want to pick this page here. No, you have to do two. You have to, okay, it's divided into units. So one's going to say unit 1, one's going to say unit 2, and one's going to say unit 3. So you're either going to go with unit 1 or unit 2. Y'all ready for that stuff? Kevin? India? Go and set. Okay?
So,
So you can do 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3. So, about the units. I hope you do unit 1. I think that's the easiest one. Or not unit 3. Okay. So we just did unit 1. This is unit 2. What?
Yeah, don't put it in.
Are there any other one here? All right. No, there's no on there. There's unit 2. Okay. Come on, guys. What's the first thing you must always do before you have to label? You have to mark the side. And what are the 5 fancy terms, by the way? SSS. Okay. Right. All right. So now let's mark. So make a note. Mark. What do you mark? You mark the shared sides. And what else do you mark? Vertical angles, right. Okay. So what do I have here? What do I have to mark here? Vertical angles. What do I have to mark here? Short sides. What do I have to mark here? Attention. What do I mark here? Okay. All right. Now. All right. If you have trouble figuring out how they're congruent, just label it. So this is an angle, this is a side, and this is an angle. And just read them in order. So are they congruent? Yes. And then, okay. And then the congruency statement, it doesn't matter how you name the first one, the second one depends on the first one. LOT, congruent, the triangle, MOL. It has to be MOL. So, okay? Now, you still like triangle, so it might be HL. This is a hypotenuse, and this is the leg. So, it's HL. Yes, HL. Okay. Now, the goal is talking to the whole part.
Maurice, are these congruent?
Yes. Okay, let's label this as an A, S. Are they congruent? I'd say that for you. Are these congruent? Yeah. Angle, fine.
I'm pretty sure you don't twist it up.
Well, you have.
It's not too good.
It's not congruent. It's not one of those five things we listed. Okay, it's like angle. It's not congruent. Okay? So what is the side angle side? Are they congruent? Yes, side angle side. Right? Now, number 17 is not a multiple choice question. No, don't skip it. Okay, so the number 17, if you have to pick on the way you okay? Right? Show us this mean. Stop doing that. No, please stop doing that. Don't put me here. Okay, so A, B, D, angle C, and B, C is equal to D. Okay, so, alright, so, could you ask me, so let's see if this works. This is an angle side. Is there such thing as angle side? No, you said that word. So there's your stuff. That's harder than not. No. But you know what? That's remember, she has the answer's still not correct. It's okay. Because the reason the more marketing is able to okay? So it's not because see why? Because you can have two angles, you can have two truths that have one clear signal inside the door and everything. Alright, this is not so it has to be conflict five. It's not good question.
So we go through all of them.
Yes. No, you don't take all at the same time. You do one at a time. And erase, and then start again. Okay? So now let's do B. I'm not going to do all of them. I'll do through C. Let's do B. AC congruent to DF. BC congruent to EF. And AB congruent to DE. Okay? Congruent, yes, in your class. Yes, side. Very good. I just said C. I meant to do B. I mixed A and B and C together. Okay, AC congruent to BF, BC congruent to EF, and then angle A congruent to angle D. Okay, so that gives us. Okay, so that's angle side again. So that's enough. Alright. Let's see. Okay, angle A is angle B. Angle B is going to, and AB is going to DE. Angle side, does that work? Yes.
Yes. Okay? All right, I'm done. You do the other two by yourself. You do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, no, you have to wait. For all of it? Okay. Yes. Okay? Alright, don't back up. Okay, what do you have to do for 18? Quiet. Don't talk for school. Just talk. Okay? So what do you have to do for 18 first? Draw. Okay? So we have P, Q, R. They come in the same order. Doesn't matter where you start as long as you do them in the same order. X, Y, Z. Okay? So P, Y, Z is 27. PR is 3x plus 7. Angle Q is 52. Angle P is 74. And X is 4y minus 10. And XZ is 31. Okay? So now I need to set up an equation so I can solve for X. So I need an equation for X. 3x plus 7 equals what? 31. So please, just, okay? So let's subtract 7 from both sides. 3x equals 24. So x equals 8. Okay? The equation for y. Okay, what do I do? Okay, this matches this. So, okay, and also PR goes with XZ. So you can match things up from here as well. And then for the other one, we have to match 4y minus 10 with what? With what? So 4y plus 10 equals 4. Add 10 both sides. Get 4y equals 84. Divide both sides by 4y equals 21. Okay? If you know these two angles, what do you have to do to get the third angle? Add and subtract 180. So 180 minus 52 plus 74. So add these together and subtract 180. So somebody do math. What is it? All right.
Okay, go ahead and put your calculators. First row first. Okay.